Hello and welcome to Goto 10's live stream. Today Marie is going to talk about how to do a great pitch deck. And if you have any questions, you can just write them in the chat and Marie will answer them during the time. Thank you.
Hi everyone, great to be here and thank you guys for also joining me. I hope there'll be a little bit more, but I'm sure we have plenty of people in the audience online as well. So, my name is Marie Greco and I'm the Inflow coordinator for Ideon Innovation. I was the regional manager for Venture Cup for about 4 years, and before that I was working at the Lund municipality. So, before we start this, who are you talking to? In pitch deck, who do you talk to? First of all, you have to consider the person that you are speaking to. Is it an investor? Is it a customer? Is it a user? Who is it? Because sometimes the customer and the user can be different people. And of course, in order to make it relevant for the person that are looking at your pitch deck, you have to make it urgent. Make it something that will actually grab them and say, hey, this is what I need, okay? And of course, you should also focus your pitch to the problem, solution, and remember always who you're talking to. Because if you forget who you're talking to, then it's very easy to lose the community or lose the persons that are listening to you. So that's really important. Should you use numbers? Well, sometimes numbers are good. But if you use numbers, try to do it in a way that you tell a story, okay? If you say, hey, I'm going to have 30% of the market. Okay, what is 30%? Because if you say that 30% is of 1 million or 1 billion, that's quite a bit of difference. So then you know how much of the market there is, okay? So it's really, really important to tell us the numbers with a story. Otherwise, they're irrelevant. You can sprout several numbers as much as you like, but if you don't ground them in anything, it's not relevant at all. Okay, so to the pitch deck. And I'm sure when you looked at this pitch deck, you're going to say, hey, there's something missing. Try to figure out what it is. Okay, so you have a problem. Okay, the problem is, in this case, it is actually my company, Ideon Innovation. So you have an innovative business idea. You've been working on it for a while, but you need a little bit of help. Maybe verifying the business idea, maybe verifying the business model, because those can be different. Scaling up a little bit, or get an investment. All those things that you might want to help with. Okay, that is one of the problems. What kind of solution do we have? Well, Ideon Innovation, we offer business coaching, we offer office, we offer workshops, network, and of course contacts and investors. And it couldn't be always that the investor is the right at this moment. Maybe you need someone else as well. You might need a co-worker or co-founder. You might need someone who can help you verify. So we might be able to get you in contact with a customer that might need your work. Those things are that we can help you with. And are we verified in any way? Well, we have supported some that I think you know. At least I hope you know. Maybe when you came here today, Parkster, you used Parkster to park your car. On your way here on the bus, maybe you had Storytel in your ears. Or if you are a company, maybe you're using Koitek technology to do energy optimization, to do predictive battery life analytics. I mean, those are so cool, all of these companies. And I think you know some of them at least. So yes, we have a couple. I couldn't name them all because then we'll be standing here for hours. So, and of course, what is the market? Who are we in this big thing? Well, of course, there are incubators. There are business incubators as well that are not verified by Vinnova. We have foundations that can help. There are ALMI, Nyföretagarcentrum. There are all those kinds that might be in the market, and those are our market. And do we have competitors? And this is always the great contention. Who is a competitor and who is actually someone that can help you? So even if I wrote it down here as competitors, maybe they're not competitors. Maybe they're actually someone we can co-create with. And to point this out, I just been to Mink this morning with a breakfast seminar. So all these things, maybe they're competitors or not, because I think the different incubators have different approaches. And if you as an entrepreneur feel like Mink is the best, go there. If you feel Hedge is the best, go there. If you think that Ideon Innovation is the best, come to us. That's fine. We always encourage you to look at all of them so you can make an informed decision, because we don't feel like it's in our interest to hog the entrepreneurs. We really want you guys to have the best experience and get the best help that you believe you can get. And sometimes that means a company coming from Mink to us after they've been there for a while, or vice versa, because they might feel like, no, we don't feel like we get the support that we need. We think we need to go here. And that's fine. Like I said, we encourage you to take your own responsibility for your company. And what is our business model? Well, of course, we have industry partners. The municipality gives money. And of course, other partners that are in, what should I say, like Vinge, BDO, people that are invested in helping the businesses come forward, right? So, like I said, we have lawyers, we have economic systems and stuff like that. All those things that can help you on your way to being a company that's well-rounded and sustainable. And what does that fund? What do you get out of that? So, of course, we have networking events. We have partner events. We have also our personal connections that you can always ask me, hey, do you know someone in this area? And I say, well, maybe I do, or maybe I don't. Well, let me check with my colleagues, Sarah or Maria, someone that has other connections than I do, if it's not an area that I'm known about, right? And of course, we give workshops, and of course, we try to verify it, so you have help getting verification money and grants and stuff like that. Those are the things that you get out if you're a business that are investing money in ours. So, who are we? Well, 1983, which is a long time ago, Ideon was founded. And you're like, okay, but Ideon Innovation wasn't founded in 2004. 2011, Ideon Open started. And Ideon Open is a company that are focusing on larger companies with entrepreneurship. So companies that need another way to explore their business. Maybe they have one that they're doing, but they need to figure out if they can do something else with their product. So that's huge companies like Tetra Pak and stuff like that. But this year, 2020, we are doing a merger of these companies. So Ideon Science Park, Ideon Innovation, and Ideon Open are going to be one company. So we're going to be able to help entrepreneurs from starting out, like really, really small, to scaling up, to actually the huge, humongous companies that might need connections to smaller entrepreneurs or entrepreneurship. So that's what that's our milestones at the moment. So who am I talking about? Well, at the moment we have Anders Nilsson, who is the CEO, and he is also a business advisor. He is also the CEO of Ideon Open. So you get two chairs at once. Sarah Agidius. She's the head of incubator. She is well known in this area because she has also worked at Almi, and a lot of people know what Almi is. And she has a lot of background in this entrepreneurship group. And of course, we have Marie-Louise Eriksson, Pelle Gavel, Marie, of course, Maria Lindblom, Richard Mosell, and Johan Wernholt. So these are the business advisors, and also Richard is also our resident investment person. So if we need any help with finding investment, or if we need someone to connect to an investor, I always point to Richard. He's really great at that. And of course, we have a communications team. So we got Julia Carlson and Angelica Persson, who's doing communications outwards. And we have some admin, Helen Anderson and Angelica as well. And this is a team, right? So people are saying, now you looked at the entire pitch deck, and I'm asking you guys, everyone, online and here, what were you missing in the pitch deck?
How much money do you ask for?
Exactly. How much money? Do we need any money? Well, this pitch deck was more geared toward entrepreneurs, so no. But it's a good point. Do we take any money? No. Do we have a fee? Yes, we do have a fee for those that are in the incubator. If you want to know more about that, contact Angelica and you'll get all the information about that. That's a good point. Thank you. What else was I missing? Okay, I'm going to give you a clue. Okay, so it's all branded, right? It's got Ideon Innovation. It got our colors. It got the presentation of what it was going to be about. Oops. But did I have any pictures? No. It's kind of bland, isn't it? Yeah. And there's a point to this. Because now you've seen this, you say, hey, do I want it to be this bland? Hopefully not. This is just the bare bones. You always have to consider, like I said, who you're talking to. Do you need a graphics? Do you need a GIF? Do you need something to show what you are doing? Yes, I did have some, like, what do you call those? Symbols and stuff. But did they give you a feeling that, yes, I want this? Yeah? No? I didn't think so. And I did it on purpose because I wanted you to see this is the bare bones. You have to populate it with something that you want, right? And of course, there are so many out there who wants to tell you what's the best pitch deck. And I have some good links here. I'm thinking maybe we can put them in the description later. like Y Combinator, 99 Designs, and Slidebean, all of them have good ideas on what to do in your pitch deck. But everyone has the same questions in the beginning. And those are this. It's the same for everyone. Because if you're not sure about who you're talking to, why you're talking to them, and why they should care about you, then it's no use. You can just, I don't know, you can put a piece of white paper and say, hey, this is my idea. It doesn't really matter. You have to make them care about your idea. We have a great pitch person at Ideon Innovation called Neil Greenspan, and he always says, you have to make them care about your idea. And of course, that's true. If they don't care about your idea, they're not going to care about you. So always think about this. Okay? I want.
Do that? So sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. We had a question here. How do you make them interested? Of course, you have to think, like I said, who is the customer? Who are you looking to? Is it an investor? Is it a customer? Or is it a client that's going to use it, usable? And you make it like the solution is the best way forward. Your solution, your idea, is the solution to their problem. And what is the problem? Your solution. Because if you just focus on, hey, I got this great technical thing, but I don't really know what to use it for, then it's not interesting for people. Okay? I don't know if I can show this. I'm going to see if I can do it. Yeah? No? No, it doesn't work. Never mind. I was going to try it, but never mind. So anyway, I had the links to Facebook's and LinkedIn's pitch decks. So I'll put them in the link later on so you can look at them. Because just to see what people have done before, it can be really illuminating as to what you say, hey, this is a great pitch deck or not. And if you have something to base yours on, you also know if it's good or bad. Always connect with other people, say, hey, do you understand my pitch deck? And this pitch deck as well that I used, that you saw here, is very clean, right? So if you're writing to an investor and say, hey, here's my pitch deck, this won't work at all. You need some text. So you need to have two pitch decks, one that you talk to and one that is informative, where you put all the text in there, okay? And that's really, really important. Like I said, who is the customer? Who is the person you are talking to? Is it an investor? Is it a customer? Is it a user? If you don't know that, well, it's really hard to make a good pitch deck. Do we have any questions? No? No? All right. So I'm going to do like this then, because I couldn't get the link to work. But anyway, so you can always contact me at Ideon Innovation, mg@ideoninnovation.se, or if you want to call, that's fine as well. Like I said, don't hesitate to reach out. If you have a business idea you want to try out and you haven't really started your company yet, we can also help you. Or if you got a little bit further and you want to do more like a scale up, we can also help you with that. So now we have all of it. Like I said, we are merging the 3 Ideons into one. So we are going to be like more Ideon, or like the science part that kind of keeps it all together. So you can be like really, really small with one person, or you can be a team of 100. So, any questions? Please don't hesitate to ask them. All right. Well, then I'll have this one, Ollie. If you want to know what's going on at Ideon, don't hesitate to add us on either LinkedIn, because that's where I usually hang out, or if you want to follow us on the other platforms, that works as well. But I'm always at LinkedIn, so if you want to connect with me, don't hesitate to do that. All right. Well, thank you.